What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 6-2 Beer Reviews. Today we are checking out another beer from Widowmaker out of Braintree, Massachusetts. This is a double hazy IPA from them called Mindcrawler. Very cool can art. I like a lot of their can art. I don't have Widowmaker too often, but when I do, labels seem to be pretty cool. So this comes in at 8.2% ABV. I don't know the hops that are in this. I'll put it in the description like I always do. But yeah, brewed and canned by Widowmaker Brewing, Braintree, Massachusetts, and Brighton in Boston. So yeah, this was canned on, let's see, 10/08. So October 8th, time recording, we are just over a month old. So still plenty fresh. Crack it open, check it out. It's been a while since I've had anything from these guys. They've kind of, if I'm being honest, kind of been hit or miss for me, but the last one we checked out was Blue Comet, and I really enjoyed that beer. So hopefully this is kind of along the lines of that one. Looks nice. One thing I've noticed about a lot of their beers, their IPAs, tend to be a little bit darker, maltier kind of color to it. When I first kind of had them, I was like, is there a little oxidation going on? This one doesn't quite look like that. It's just got that little bit darker, just maltier kind of color to it. Looks nice in the teku glass. Good 3 fingers of creamy off-white colored head. Tend to get a decent amount of head in these types of glasses, just the way they're shaped. But yeah, that beer actually looks really nice. It's got this huge, just vibrant, glowing, dark orange color. Looks awesome. Beautiful head retention. Looks great. So check out the aroma. See if we can kind of pick apart these hops in this beer. Not a huge aroma. First thing that just comes to mind is orange juice. This is very like orange and a little bit like kind of like candied orange. It does go a little bit tropical too, a little bit stone fruity, mango, papaya. That's really all I'm getting. Like I said, not a huge aroma. We have had a few rather hoppier beers recently before reviewing this one. Just had a double dry hop beer that we reviewed yesterday. So I don't know, maybe that's throwing us off. Maybe it's just not a huge aroma on this beer. It smells nice. It's definitely got this like mango juice character, orange, and then yeah, like candied orange. Yeah, it does smell nice. Maybe we'll let it open up too, but it smells nice. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Yeah, I think that's just what they like doing. They just like adding some like old school malts to their hazies, which is fun. It's different, because this definitely leans a little bit like I would be very surprised if there's not any caramel malt in this beer, because there is this really cool like brulee sugar note that mixes with those fruits, that orange, that mango, just like that's what it tastes like. It tastes like candied orange, orange and mango. A little bit of orange peel. It's like a mix of orange juice and orange peel, lemon peel, maybe even a little grapefruit. So very citrusy. If I had to guess, maybe some citra is thrown in here. And then, like I said, a little bit of tropical. This is not like a dank forward IPA. So if I had to guess, maybe some, American hops, maybe some Galaxy, or maybe some a little bit of New Zealand, but definitely American hop forward, if I had to guess. So it tastes nice. There's a nice mouthfeel to it, pretty soft. Um, Go back in for another sip. Say solid medium body for the ABV double IPA. I like it. I do really like this. I'm a big fan of kind of old school classic multi forward IPAs, and this definitely leans a little bit towards that with a mix of that new school fruity hop character that you get with a lot of hazies nowadays. So it's kind of a mix of both. It's fun. It's different. Not something that I would have all the time, but it's good stuff. And I know a lot of people that really dig Widowmaker from up in New England in those parts. So drinking great. I don't know how often they brew this. No idea if it's like a year-round offering from them or just a one-off. But yeah, I would say hopefully they brew this again. If you check it out, I recommend it. Like I said, it's a little bit different than your typical hazies, but it's fun to try different stuff. You don't want every single hazy tasting the same, right? That just wouldn't be fun. So if you guys have had Mindcrawler from Widowmaker, let me know. Let me know if you've been in the brewery. That is one that's on my list to go check out. Wasn't able to make it up there when I was over there in the summer. Really just made it to Treehouse and a quick stop at Trillium. So, but yeah, please let me know if you guys have had this one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.